Hello, ladies. This is Eileen from Success from the Source. I'm sorry it's been probably a month since I've done a video. I was busy helping my dad in Florida, helping my sister who's helping my dad. And that was good. I'm glad I went. Got to spend some time with him and be there for a couple of weeks. But now I'm back. And I was really praying about what to share. And really, my heart is really to encourage. My heart is to just bring motivation, inspiration to believe God. When we're going through the hardest times of our life, is always the hardest time to have faith, right? Obviously. And I've been there, and God has just so delivered me and helped me and blessed me and removed so much pain and heaviness off of my heart, my shoulders. In the last, it's been almost 7 months now. And because it was so absolutely amazing, I knew I had to share. Because I know there's lots of moms out there going through what I went through. And the pain isn't gone because everything is perfect. No, it's definitely not. There are some things that have improved in the last 7 months regarding that pain, what was causing that pain. Even though the pain is gone, God has absolutely fix some things in my family, and really I see him moving. And my goal in my heart is just to share and encourage those who are struggling right now. So I wrote some things down, and I'm just going to read it and maybe comment in between. So really, ladies, my first words are: do not give up. Do not give up. It doesn't matter what the circumstances look like. We don't focus on what we see. God does not want us to have us focus on what we can physically see every single day, because that's not faith, right? We don't see God physically, but we know he's there, and he doesn't want us to be focused. Yeah, of course you're going to see stuff, but don't focus your attention on what you see. He wants us to focus our attention on him, on his word, on his promises. And that's the most important thing. His promises, and knowing that he works all things out for our good. So, no matter what you see, you need to just say, okay, Lord, I don't see it, but I know you're going to do it, and I'm going to trust you, and that situation is in your hands, God. That's it. I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to have joy in the midst of struggle. I'm going to have strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. So I just that's important, that we need to just do not focus on the circumstances that you actually see. Look beyond that, and just know that God is going to fix it, do something to make it better in his timing. And no matter what, we need to trust him, right? There is peace that passes all understanding. Trusting God, even though the trials and being in that valley will give you peace in life if you trust God. Being bitter and angry because you don't approve of what you see happening in your life will only keep you bitter. You will not have peace while you're angry at God. And what is it worth it? We all know that whether you're angry at God or you're angry at your spouse or your kids or your neighbor or coworker, whatever, that's not going to help make anything better, right? We need to focus on knowing God, loving God, trusting him, even in the difficult times. Being angry is not going to fix it, right? God is a God of love and mercy. There are many, many demonically evil people on this earth. God never promised a perfect life where nothing bad ever happens. He never promised that, but he did promise that he would walk with us through that fire and comfort us during that pain. And final sentence is here. Once you understand that, life will be better and you will overcome with great gratitude for all the good things. When you focus on the good things, focus on God first. And then all of a sudden, when you're not angry and bitter anymore, and you've given that bitterness to the Lord and you asked him to help you to forgive and to trust him and not be angry at him, gosh, your whole life is going to turn into gratitude because you're not focusing on bad things going on. And I'm not saying it's easy all the time, but when it gets to that point where it is so difficult, that's where we need to get closer. That's where we need to get more and more in praying and touching God and reaching out for his comfort and reaching out for him by faith. Lord, I just want to encourage you. That's all, because it might seem like it's easy for me to say it because you don't realize that I've been through it and I'm not done being through it. You know, it's going to happen on and off for the rest of my life and all of our lives. Things going to happen, and that's part of growth, spiritual growth, right? It's just, and I'm not boasting on myself. I know that I came to a point of such desperation that I just threw everything at God one day, 7 months ago almost. And I said, God, please, I can't take this anymore. This pain is horrible. And I gave it to him. And once I surrendered, that's when that weight came off. I woke up the next morning like, wow, I literally couldn't believe how much better I felt. And it wasn't like I was talking by faith and, oh, I'll feel better later. No, it was gone. And I want to encourage you. We need to just trust God. He is so amazingly real to me. And I'm 59. I've never felt God so real. And I always believed in him. I always knew that he was real. But now because I surrendered, that I see him more clearly than I ever have. And I just want to encourage you, let's just trust God together and don't give up. Keep fighting by faith for your kids, for your family, for whatever is going on in your life, whatever you're going through that is so very difficult. Take one day at a time, one step at a time. Trust God. He's going to remove that pain. He's going to transition you. He's going to change things. He's going to open doors. He's going to heal relationships. It's going to happen. Just stand in faith.